seen anything like that. No good. Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go into the end zone. He's going into the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles? Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Davey Max Sports, where we talk the sports and other things like saliva. Anyone know how to get a spit stain off a gun? I'm Roy Harder, and here's your host, Mr. Eastside, David McDonald.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean, the applause from Roy, from Robert, is just raucous. And I'm so thankful. Robert, let's invest in a giant sports stadium sound effect where there's just a huge amount of people cheering when Roy says Eastside Dave McDonald. Is that possible, Robert? Oh,
Eastside Dave, Eastside Dave, Eastside Dave.
But Robert,
Eastside Dave,
Roy,
the crowd's going so crazy we can't hear the host. Eastside Dave,
okay,
Eastside Dave.
All right, shut up, Robert. Listen. We have an incredibly special guest, someone I'm thrilled to talk to, someone I haven't talked to in years.
Yeah.
Through no fault of my own. We're just different life paths. But
different
now,
counties.
Our paths have converged. The path of New Jersey and the path of the Bronx, New York. The path of the Lion. The path of the greatest Yankee security guard of all time. And now the path of one of the greatest podcasting host, one of the living legends, Bronx Johnny.
That's fucking nice. Appreciate that. Thank you.
There it is. Johnny.
What's
Bronx
up, brother?
Johnny.
Way
Johnny.
too long.
Johnny, I'm so happy to see you.
I'm ecstatic. I'm not, usually I'm more fucking joyous, but it's been a rough day, and I'm just happy to be here. I haven't killed anybody. Rough day.
What rough day? Do you mind if we get into it? If you can talk about it on the air, I
didn't do anything illegal. I can talk about it. I got fucking wife
Let
and
me
kids.
just set it up first for 2 seconds. Of course,
Yeah.
Bronx Johnny and I go back to all the way to the Ron Fez show. Can you believe this?
Yeah.
Sirius XM Roy Harder.
Wow.
And Bronx Johnny and Chris Pepper Stanley. And then those two have formed with Chris from Brooklyn, High Society Radio, which you can watch and experience on Gas Digital. And Johnny, what is it? Every Thursday, Johnny?
Every Thursday, 8 p.m. And then the best of's out on YouTube on the following Tuesday.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, man.
To that. And how are you liking Gas Digital? I hear Gas Digital, the #1 streaming service for comedy right now. How are you enjoying it?
Fucking, we got a good crew over there, man.
Sorry, Robert. Okay? I heard you clearing your throat. You all right?
Yeah, just didn't hear what you said there, so I needed some
Oh no, I
plausible
didn't say
deniability.
anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say dick, Robert. Now listen, Johnny. I love you so much. You've gotten. I want to catch up on everything because you've started a family. Three of your biggest accomplishments: High Society Radio, massive show. Okay, that's a huge accomplishment. Number 2, starting a family, huge accomplishment. And number three, I love that Aaron Judge hat you're wearing. That's an accomplishment. Just buying that is an accomplishment. I love my own.
Did you go to that game on Sunday? I saw people throwing trash. Was it Saturday?
Saturday.
Like trash game?
We'll discuss that. But first, let's discuss your day. What happened to Johnny? Who's giving Johnny shit? And do you need me, Roy, and Robert to kill them?
I mean, I don't know if you can because it happened on the train, and you've had enough people try to kill motherfuckers on the train recently. So I don't know if it's a good look.
Wait, what happened? It happened on the train.
Yeah, dude, I was on the way back from work and stuff, and I take a nap on the train. I had to take 2 trains to get home. On the safe train, I take a nap. I put my book bag on the ground, take a nap on the chair. I don't sleep on the fucking floor. I sleep on the chair.
There you go, Johnny. Always a man of class. Roy, he doesn't sleep on the fucking floor like you.
All right, on the floor.
All right.
So then, a couple stops pass by. I wake up, stops coming up. Like, all right. Then I noticed, oh shit, there's blood on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm checking myself. Like, all right, but then I noticed, like, all right, it's a fucking fish. This is an older, I want to say, Arab lady sitting next to me, had a bag of fish, just a regular white. Leaking. Yeah, she was leaking, fucking hard. I had my white bottom Adidas on.
No.
It looked like I left for Mercy. It looked like I was working with OJ that night and shit. It was just terrible. And then my book bag is fucking soaked. I take my lunch in my book bag and shit. I don't want to, it's just soaked in blood.
She got it all over all over your shit?
Got it all over my shit, all over the train car, and then in the train station. And I only noticed it once we got out the train station. Like, it's that lady with the fucking bag, and she's leaking everyone. Everyone like, yo, what the fuck? And it's fish. I hate fish. I mean, you can't do that right now. Not because it's a woman. I'm an equal opportunist hand giver, whatever. But you can't, be violent on the train right now. It's Eric Adams, New York. You can't do that. So then,
this is a nightmare. So this woman fucking poured goddamn fish heads and fish guts all over your fucking shoes. By the way, Johnny, I got white Adidas Sambas. So me and you are shoe buddies. Did you know that we're shoe buddies all this time?
I love it, man. Adidas is my shit. I got wide feet, man. I'm getting older. Knees hurt. They're good.
Basically, what I'm saying is, since we both got the Adidas and we're shoe buddies, we should probably think of having like a rap group, like a Run DMC type of deal.
I could be a hype guy, but like right now, I'm a bit more monotone with kids. Kids slow you the fuck down. You don't really want to live as much as you think.
You're my hype, Johnny. Davey Mack, rapper. You know that, right?
Do you want to? If I've heard you do it, hey, are you making like anybody can do it, which is good, I guess.
Listen, Johnny, I'll do it. Johnny, I'll freestyle right now off the top of my head.
No, it's good. I believe.
Top of my head. Ready? Let me think. Give me Robert. Give me a topic about football, like the Giants. Give me a topic about football and the Giants, maybe.
Why the Giants are better than the Patriots.
Okay, awesome. Freestyle. It's Giants time in the Super Bowl. Oh, Eli Manning and Antrell Roll. I gonna win.
Not on the team no more.
Dominate, baby. I'm gonna walk the shit out of Tom Brady.
That's a classic right there. I remember that one. That's a classic. You pulled that one out your ass. That's a classic.
What do you mean classic? I was freestyling. That's
no, Eli's not on the team. Oh, you have Alzheimer's? This is an Alzheimer's show? To remind you what's going on. Eli's on ESPN2 with his brother doing cornball jokes.
Yeah. Do you like that? Do you like Manning Cast? Because I gotta say, I'm a massive fan.
Yeah, it's pretty weird how good they are at it. I mean, they should be on ESPN regular, and they got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. And
oh my God, the worst. And fucking the Monday Night Football broadcasting was. I don't blame them for all getting fired. Brian Greasy never did anything in the NFL and is boring and has no personality.
Well, his daddy was on that undefeated team, right?
Brian Greasy is not Bob Greasy. It was like NFL owners and general managers got confused and thought that Bob Greasy had come back because Brian Greasy sucked. Bob Greasy was good. You're right. He was on the Dolphins in the 70s when they went undefeated. But my point being, the Manning Cast, one thing I love the Manning Cast. They should have the crowd, the game feed, because the Mannings will be speaking oftentimes, and it's just you have the game in the box.
Yeah,
there's no sound. The muted NFL noises I don't like. They should be able to figure out a way to give us the NFL the feed of the game with
the audio. I think that'd be tough to pull off though, because like if let's say the crowd like you in Seattle, that's a fucking 12th man over there to get real loud. And Eli does.
It's called volume buttons, baby. We turn it up. We turn it down.
Yeah, but I mean, like Eli's very soft spoken. He was all shucks, kind of, stupid. But it works for him. I'm not mad at him.
Stupid.
Eli comes up as a dog.
My quarterback, Johnny. Will you look at what's there? That's my son Stanley's when he was 1 year old. That's his Eli Manning jersey.
That's a nice looking jersey, but like, didn't the team cut him or some shit? He didn't even get like a retirement ceremony.
Oh, my son Stanley.
No, Eli.
Because I was going to say, he made it to the practice squad, Johnny. How dare you?
That's what's up. Practice squad's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah, not everybody gets on a practice squad.
Johnny, one of the things that people know about you is that you're from the Bronx, one of the 5 boroughs of New York City.
Yeah, that's why you gave me that name. Thank you for the name. It's lasted so long.
Did you know? Yeah, a lot of imagination with the nickname I came up with. Where are you from? The Bronx? Okay, you're Bronx Johnny. That's your Ron Fez name from now on.
Yeah, it worked. I like, all right, that works.
That one stuck, and yet it had no imagination whatsoever.
You called him Midtown Roy for a long time.
I called you Roy. I called you 53rd and 3rd, Roy.
Oh man.
Yeah, if Roy, he knows the Ramones reference there. Okay, wait a second. Johnny.
Yeah.
By the way, Johnny, did you know that I lived in the Bronx for a year?
You told me a couple times.
Yeah, I've lived in 4 of the 5 New York boroughs for
Staten Island?
At least 1 year. No Staten Island. Good call, John.
You don't look like a Staten Island guy.
No, I'm not. But I lived in Brooklyn for at least a year, 2 years. I lived in Queens for a year. I lived in Manhattan for a year. And I lived in Bronx for a year. I got kicked off of Fordham campus. Yeah. I was still allowed to attend the school because my grades were fine. But I had lit a Christmas tree on fire. I had thrown paint all over the mirrors and just acted like an overall Catholic terrorist at Fordham University, a Jesuit college. So they kicked me off the campus, and for a year, I lived above a black family's house. They were the Robinsons. They were very nice. Yeah. I got no shit talk for the Robinsons.
What were you expecting them? Like, oh, look at that jive turkey.
I wasn't expecting. I'm just telling you. They could have been nice. They could have been mean. They could have been shy. They were always nice. They always offered dinner to the Dave man. I would walk up stairs. I would keep to my P's and Q's because I like to project that I was a white serial killer and that they should.
You're very tall and lanky, man. That gives it off. And you in that neighborhood, like he's either dealing dope or killing motherfuckers.
But they were very nice, the Robinsons. But you're a Bronx legend.
More or less, I guess. Yeah, I'm still alive. That means something. I know a lot of dudes are just getting out, so that's great too.
Johnny, I look at you and De Niro, the 2 biggest Bronx legends of all time.
I'd say George Romero. I'm not in that class, so Romero's God out here.
George Romero?
Bronx guy, yeah, dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Zodiac killer.
What's that, Roy?
I think he was the Zodiac killer, right?
No, Romero. Man. No, dude.
George Romero?
What the fuck? 3rd and 3rd, man. Going in hard.
Do you really not know who George Romero is?
Well, I do now, David. Thanks for the education.
He's a movie maker. He's a filmmaker.
Yeah, I forgot. He was the guy who did.
Oh God.
What was it? Hold on, let me think here. It was Dead, something with the Dead, Evil Dead or something.
Let's move on. He did Night of the Living Dead, you motherfucker.
That's it.
Evil fucking Dead. That's Sam Raimi. You're turning it into an awful Watchers episode. We're just gonna.
Oh man,
Johnny. The reason why I was talking to you about the Bronx in the first place is that Yankee Stadium, where you were before you became a massive celebrity. High Society Radio on Gas Digital. Watch it live.
Massive's a nice word. I got fatter. You just could have said I got
fatter. Massive celebrity. Before you became such a superstar, you were a security guard for a little bit at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, I worked for the team for 2 years. I did private security for Yankee personal, family, and staff.
I am extremely excited that it just shook out this way. We have a bunch of shows planned and scheduled and guests on the way. And it just so happened that of all the weekends, thankfully, it happened on this weekend, whereas at Yankee Stadium, there was an incident with the Cleveland, and I know it sounds weird, Cleveland Guardians.
They could have gotten a better name, dude.
I know, so it's so lame. Yeah, I'm not saying that they had to stick with the Indians. I'm not saying that
I mean, the red face was a little much, but you could have kept the name. Just change the color of the mascot.
Or just something that's not Guardians sounds like Arena League football.
It sounds like a lesbian team.
What if they
no offense to any lesbians?
What if they had just put a red dot on Chief Wahoo and made their official sponsor 7-Eleven? Would we have been okay with it then?
I mean, the second part of that was racist, right?
I have sponsors I have to answer to.
He has fucking sponsors. What is this? All right, Robert, God. We're not doing this here. Not on this show. Now,
have mature audience sponsor. Shout out to Blue Chew. It makes you dick hard.
Shout out to Blue Chew. It makes you dick hard. Makes you fuck all night. It makes you dick hard. It makes you fucking ejaculate. It makes you ejaculate. Johnny, I got that Blue Chew as a sponsor a few times. I took some of those pills. Holy shit.
I mean, they work good, I guess. I don't need them.
Johnny, they work so good. Johnny, I fucked a toaster. They work that good.
I mean, I guess that's tight.
Johnny, you put that toaster on, you get the warmth of the fucking toaster.
Oh, man.
I'm talking about the first 3 minutes when the toaster's warming up. Trust me, you won't burn.
You pull out a grilled hot dog out of there.
Johnny, you fucked that. Johnny, you fucked that toaster, man.
Are you doing the fucking stand-up impression of like what they do to the stool and shit? That's a bit much.
All right, but
a bit much.
Robert, play the video. Can we play the video of the Yankee fans throwing? Give me 2 seconds. So see if you can play the. Do you have the first video where he actually climbed, or that he climbed on the wall in that one too?
Yeah, that was Straw.
So Miles Straw, whatever his name is. No. He's on Cleveland.
Yep.
And everyone's giving shit to the Yankee fans because the Yankees won the game in the bottom of the ninth with the Gleyber Torres walk-off hit. And afterwards, the Yankee fans started throwing a bunch of shit at this Miles Straw guy. What no one in the media, yet again, they'll never present multiple sides to shit. So what no one in the media is discussing is that the inning before, when a Cleveland Guards outfielder, he ran into the wall, and a couple of the Yankee fans simply said,
Quan.
Quan. And a couple of the Yankee fans reportedly said, stay down. That was it. Nothing like, they didn't throw out slurs.
That's kind of racist, man.
Stay down.
That's from the Karate Kid, isn't it? Because he's Asian, he's supposed to fucking know martial arts. It's pretty racist.
Oh my god! Wait, first of all, if that's not if you're joking,
yeah, like what?
Because I was gonna say I don't even think there were Asians in Karate Kid. Now that I think about it.
Well, the third one.
It was one. Oh, the third one. You're right.
He went to go invade Japan.
But the point is, Yankee fans said something like, stay down to the outfielder, and the center fielder, Straw, jumps on the wall and starts yelling at Yankee fans, hit me, motherfucker, hit me, motherfucker. And now the Yankees, so then after the game, the Yankee fans throw shit at this dirtbag who didn't just escalate stuff. He started it, in my opinion. He instigated it. You can't jump a wall, get in fans' faces and scream, hit me, motherfucker.
Well, he was saying that Quan's like a really nice dude, and in fact, I did see a video where one of the Yankee fans, piece of shit, was just doing this at the dude, called him a pussy. I haven't seen that like in 12 years. I like, they bringing shit back.
Let's see the video, whatever videos Robert has of this incident. What
you melted it! Tell Terry to go the fuck off. Stay down, Quan! Come on, get mad! Get mad! Get mad! Get mad! Get mad!
I'm from Cleveland! I'm from Cleveland! Go Guardians!
Fuck off! Fuck off! Come on, fuck off! Hit me, motherfucker!
They didn't say shit to this fucking entitled, spoiled brat.
Did you hear the one guy though? Like he's yelling at hit me for like, hey, I have you in fantasy.
Yeah. I like how it's just like how drunk sounding they were, and actually it was just about the least aggressive taunting I've ever heard. Some guy is just going, "You're from Cleveland. Yeah. You're from Cleveland." It's like there was barely, and then stay down and get mad, bro. That's apparently. Robert, do you have the other angle of the guy, just so Roy could see how tall this wall was? Because the guy jumped up. And my opinion is this: when a fan runs onto the field, the basketball court, the ice, the athlete has every right to clock them cold. Yeah. I don't care if the athlete runs onto the field. I mean, I don't care if the fan runs on the field and the athlete takes the bat and fucking smashes their head open like Gallagher with the watermelon. I don't care.
I do not have that angle, Dave. I apologize.
That's fine. He saw it. That's the sacred spot. And vice versa is the athlete can't go into the stands.
I don't know. Didn't the Broadway Bullies do that back in the day?
Yeah, never. I mean,
Broad Street, my fault.
That was 1970. That was 1975, Johnny.
You got to take that shit back. You got guys throwing this up. You can have athletes going to the fucking stands kicking some ass, dude.
a more recent example is look at how much shit Ron Artest got when the Indiana Pacers went into the stands in Detroit. They got suspended for the rest of the fucking year.
Yeah, that was
at least Artest did.
If you're making $12 million a year, you have to have some level of responsibility.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I feel like he didn't get paid the rest of the year, though. Wasn't that part of that punishment?
Yeah, with Artest, but Miles Straw, this fucking entitled little brat, and this is my point.
No.
Don't think that the sensitive times, and I'm not going to go on some kind of rant of, cancel culture, this, that. I'm saying, but let's acknowledge that people are living in very sensitive times right now, and the millennials, and you can't say shit to anyone. And that has now extended to professional athletes. Where you're seeing guys, you're just seeing fans give them shit. That's been going on for 100 years. Now, the fan gets into a slur. The fan,
and in that situation with Quan, it was just so many, like, have a pick. But I'm glad he didn't. That's mature of him, I guess.
You see on my point, though, Johnny?
Yeah. I mean, Kyrie Irving got in trouble with that in Boston, right? He flipped off a fan during the playoff game, too.
There it is.
And it's like,
and we showed a video last week on Davey Max Sports where some Hawks fan was acting like a dickbag. Sure, he was being obnoxious and shit, but he didn't say anything. And the fucking guy, the guy who's walking off the court, takes out his mouthpiece, throws it at the guy. By the way, misses him and hits a 16-year-old girl in the face with his mouthpiece. It's like, so you can no longer say shit to anyone. I reject this philosophy.
I think they want to go back to the bubble, the way it sounds.
Well, yeah. You're athletes. You're getting paid millions of dollars. The people, again, are there lines that fans can cross that they shouldn't? Of course.
Yeah, they stabbed that female tennis player, not Sharapova, the other lesbian.
Monica Seles. That's a great. Listen, Wally Joyner and Monica Seles. Wally Joyner, baseball player. Monica Seles.
Did Wally Joyner get stabbed?
Yeah. Wally Joyner got stabbed, and Monica Seles. Monica Seles, Roy, was playing fucking tennis.
Yeah,
I know. Maniac ran onto the fucking thing and stabbed her. So I've said it all.
I've said it all along. All of these sporting events need to be just like the MMA needs to be under a cage. Needs to be behind a cage.
Don't know if you want to have people in cages, man. That's a bad look if you're a black athlete. Yeah, I guess.
Roy,
not a good time.
Cage? Roy, who are you, Gil Brandt? Sirius XM's Gil Brandt?
Oh.
Johnny, did you hear about Sirius XM's Gil Brandt, 90 years old, who made fun of fucking Dwayne Haskins after the guy was tragically killed by a car? This guy, Gil Brandt, then said, well, there was always some sort of issue with Dwayne Haskins. He said, there's always something going on with this guy. He said, his work ethic wasn't good. He tried charging money. He tried to, on his draft day, he decided to have a bowling alley party and charge people to enter. And there was always something wrong with fucking Dwayne Haskins.
What was he saying? Like he did it for fucking insurance, like to sue the driver or some shit?
No, he was just blaming him in general. Just saying, there's always something that happens to Dwayne Haskins. There's always something. And so now
that means there's a slot open. I'm just saying, it's gonna be a demo tape, dude.
And
like,
now
I like Dwayne Haskins.
And now Roy wants professional athletes kept in cages.
I mean, that's not going to help you get a job, but I guess that's the hot take today.
It'll protect. More importantly, it will protect the athletes. That's what I'm talking about.
Gil Brandt here from Sirius XM. Let me tell you something. They got to put the following players. They got to put a goddamn cage around them. Joel Embiid. Okay, the guy from the Philadelphia 76ers, Tiger Woods. Okay, they got to put a goddamn cage on him. CC Sabathia, I know he's retired. Put a cage on him. Okay, but put a cage on everybody.
No. What about Eli Manning, Mr. Brandt?
No, Eli can walk around. He can have a good time. Eli deserves to walk around, have a nice life. He got stuff to do. He's got to walk around on the streets of Hoboken and Eli likes to go to the billiards parlor. But I'll tell you something. Every time Eli goes to the billiards parlor and plays a game of pool with fellow giant Saquon Barkley, they should put a cage on Barkley. I'll tell you that right now. Keep me away out of the goddamn cage. We'll put a Barkley. There's always something with one of these guys. You know, they're always asking for something. Like, don't put a cage on me. I'm like, shit, look at this spoiled fucking brat, this diva. He's like, don't put a cage on me. I'm like, I'll do it. All right, fine. I won't put a cage on you. Instead, I'll fucking put you in chains. Like that giant thing there. But it's racist. It's racist if I call you King Kong because he was a monkey. So I can't do that. Can't do that. I'm not doing it.
No.
Sirius XM's Gil Brandt here. Fuck you, America.
Gil Brandt likes to call everything the good old days.
Remember the good old days? Remember the good old days where a white girl could accuse of, she feel guilty after sleeping with a black guy. She says, God, something happened. The next thing you know, there'd be a big oak tree with the black guys.
Oh, man. I hope I don't lose my real job for this. Jesus Christ.
Johnny, I need to remind you, that's Sirius XM's Gil Brandt.
Yeah, I hear you. I definitely not.
I don't have.
I've hung out with you a couple times, so I know you're
How many Yankee tickets have I given you throughout the years? Now that I think about it,
I think you've given me one, and that was the only time I had to go to Brooklyn like it was Goodfellas to go get it from you. And I think by the time I got back to the stadium, the fucking game was over. I was like, God damn it, Dave. And then Dave fucking comes down. I don't know if you remember because you were by like a fire station. You lived by like in a fire neighborhood with a fire station.
Yes, but it was Queens, not Bronx. Oh wait, you're right.
It was Brooklyn, dude. Yeah, I remember because it was so fucking far for Yankee tickets. And I got off the train, and Roy, he knows I'm coming over.
Yeah.
So he comes down in the bathroom, just like the Nero and Goodfellas. He's like, yo, took you long enough? Like, dude, I've been down here 30 minutes. He's like, yeah, I was showering. But here are the tickets. Don't be late for the game. The game was at 1 o'clock. I got those tickets about 2:45. Like, I might not make the game.
That's Dave.
Well, listen, I appreciate that story at least because Pepper was the one who got Yankee tickets from when I lived in Queens. And to this day, he always tells people that I had dirt floors. That like I literally had dirt for a floor. Like, because I did live in the shittiest basement apartment in human history in Queens. I just lived with a Greek family that fucking hated my guts. This old Greek woman that gave me the eye. She was always like, "What's she doing down there?"
Is that why you were so fucking thin? Did she touch your face and like thinner, and you just stood that way?
I don't. She just had some issue with me, so I got back at her, Johnny, because my bedroom window was ground floor to the outside because I lived in the basement, and right outside my window, was her garden. So what the Dave man would do? Get all naked, baby. Get all naked. And do what has to be done, baby.
Did you ejaculate? Did you ejaculate on her rose? Is that what you're telling me right now?
I was in my bedroom in the privacy of my own apartment, and I was ejaculating all over the windows. And while she had her gardening gloves on and was trying to prune, I was ejaculating on the windows.
I felt like you were saying you were jacking on your hand and throwing it at her like a grenade.
Like a monkey.
No,
that's assault. Like, because you could have just been like, you could have just said, "Hey, pigeon shit." Like that's crazy. Pigeon shit.
Johnny.
No.
Johnny, are you aware of the mascot of the Davey Mack Sports Show designed by Coke Logic? His name is What. And Robert, do you have the picture that says What Senior? Got to give Coke Logic a shout out. He's
the man.
Oh my God. I mean, the Davey Mack Sports graphic itself that you're looking at. There is the What graphic. That's the monster and official mascot of Davey Mack Sports. That's What. He's a 3-headed creature with a baseball, basketball, and football head.
Let me enhance that. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. That's What. Everyone loves What. Well, guess what?
What's up, David?
All right.
You see him, Johnny?
Yeah, I got it.
You see What? Good. You like What?
Yeah, man, that's pretty dope.
What, Johnny?
It's like a Cerberus and shit. Just
what, Johnny, baby? Johnny, this is the what symbol. If you like what, ready?
Don't do that. Don't know.
Johnny, come on. Roy's doing it. Me and Roy are doing it.
Well, I don't give a fuck. What are you trying to pick? What? I mean, I like the way it looks. I don't like what you're doing.
Well, then you gotta do the what sign for us.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Come on, we're having fun. It's the
I'll do the W part. All right, I'm not.
All right, that's good enough. That's good enough.
I gotta touch my child's face later, dude. I'm not licking my fucking fingers.
Anyway, Dorjan Counts on Instagram alerted me he feels the Davy Max Sports mascot, What, is being ripped off by an alcohol company. Let's see the picture here.
Oh, nah, man.
It's a drink that says What, but here's the deal.
Oh, yeah.
Why he's against it is look at the eyeball. Look at the eyeball. Look at the colors. Look at the psychedelic nature of it. It almost looks like the eyeball is exactly like the fucking can. See?
Yeah, I see that, David.
That eyeball with the same type of red veins and the psychedelic nature is very similar to a What. It almost looks like they kind of got a close up of What and just put it on their fucking booze can. I don't know who's in charge of that, but I will be contacting my attorney at law, Neil Unger. We will be suing, and that's What Jr. That's What's son, by the way.
That's nice. I don't know what it is, but it looks safe.
Well, yes, the guy in the middle is What Jr.
Yeah.
He also he has a foam finger sign that says "Suck my dick," which I think is a little aggressive.
I don't know why you would put that on Junior. But, all right. Junior's got a potty mouth.
I didn't design either of those graphics.
That's pretty wild.
What's the
Now,
symbol?
Johnny,
What's the symbol if you're a big fan of What Junior, Dave?
I don't know. What is it?
I was just curious if there was one.
Oh, the symbol of What Junior? Well, I think it's still this. I think it's still.
Oh, I thought it was this one, Dave. I thought it was this one.
Disgusting, Roy. Please. Johnny's a guest. Johnny's a classic guest. High society radio host. Superstar. Gas Digital. Live on Thursdays.
I feel I respect your staff. I know Roy's going through some shit, and he's out here fucking Lou Gehrig it up. Luckiest man on earth right now.
That's a good point.
I'm having a very bad hair day. I'm having a bad hair day. Hence the hat. But
I thought you were just dog whistling.
It's no weather today, Johnny. A bit under the weather. I just got off a plane this morning from Ireland, so I caught some shit over there.
What happened? Man. You went to Ireland for a little vacation, or what was the deal there?
Spring break? You went to Ireland for spring break?
Yeah, that's how I roll. I actually went up. I was all over Ireland, but I was in Belfast, which is a very a hot spot of. I went there on Easter Sunday, roaming around like a Catholic guy.
They kill a lot of Protestants out there, just
Yeah, and that's Northern Ireland. That is not Ireland. Just so
that's exactly where I was, David.
It's a different country, is my point.
I caught some shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Different. Yeah, I know. I believe you. It's a much different country for a Catholic such as you.
Yeah.
I was walking down Falls Road, which is the big, the dividing line, and some guys came out of the car and they were like, "Fuck off, pisshead," and they started throwing cans at me. So I ran back over to the Irish side where I felt much more safe.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we're glad that you're back, and we do appreciate you showing up tonight because you were sick. You were actually on the couch, and I gave Roy the option, just fucking Zoom, just do this show from the couch. But even Roy's like, nope, I got to go to the studio. I want it to look professional. I go, I understand if you're on the couch. But
if you wear cans, you can hear him struggling to breathe. It's like his T cells will leave him every other second and shit. And that's rough.
Your fucking T cell count is low.
It's just, you got to get something for that, man. They got these vaccines out here. They're free. I don't know if you've had one yet. Go get one. Fuck it.
Johnny,
what's the worst?
You, Chris from Brooklyn, Chris Stanley, the stars of high society radio on Gas Digital. When it comes to Chris Stanley, are you still seeing eye to eye? Now, he was on Davy Max Sports a few weeks ago, and he's going to be coming back again. He had such a pleasant experience. He wants to become we're calling you guys, and now you're a part of this. We're calling you guys regular contributors. The way like First Take on Stephen A. Smith. That's how we're doing it. Stephen A. Smith is always there on First. Him. I like Stephen A. Smith. You know what? Let me say, it took me a long time to like Stephen A. Smith, but somewhere along the line, First Take got into me, and on Wednesdays, Chris Mad Dog Russo actually
I heard he's on there now.
Co-hosts First Take with Stephen A. Smith. So I watch it on Wednesdays, I should say. And I love it.
It's like Lethal Weapon for sports and shit. That's what's up.
but First Take always says our host is, Molly Karam and Stephen A. Smith. And
she's useless. Molly's fucking useless.
Useless?
I mean, for Jalen Rose, he had a good time with it. That was about it. She's a go-around girl.
I don't mind looking at Molly Karam on TV. I like
Skip and Shannon, man. They're pretty good.
Molly Karam is one of the Dave Mann's favorite television personalities.
Get out of here.
It's true. Yeah.
I'm secretly in love with her. I follow her on Instagram, and I've even gone in her comment section on Instagram and asked her out to lunch multiple times. I've gotten no response from Molly Karam.
You think she's approachable? She look like her feet stink, man. The way she
I know, but you always hear these hot girls go, "Well, I'm so hot that guys never ask me out." Not the Dave Mann, baby.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call her hot.
I've asked her out. I've asked her out to lunch.
I've seen you with some bad broads in your day, like some good-looking chicks.
Right.
I mean, I think you've done better than Molly. I'll say that.
Oh, wow, David!
I'll say that.
Slide into her DMs, as they say, or were you making your stuff?
No, I can't. I've never figured out how to slide into DMs because I thought you had to follow people. Like both people had to be following each other to slide into DMs. So still on Twitter, Instagram, I've never slid into a DM because I don't know how to if they're not following me. So I go to their comment section. She posts a photo of her before First Take. The hair is looking nice and stuff. And I go, looking nice. Would you like to go to lunch on Friday in Brooklyn or, wherever, I think the First Take studios might be in Brooklyn, not Manhattan. No. And no response. The fucking cold shoulder. All right. So you know what?
Broad shoulders.
You know what, Johnny? Thank you for defending me. And now all of a sudden I'm starting to feel a little bit fucking pissed off at Molly Karam. And you know what, Molly? Temporarily, honey, you're on the Shizer list.
Shizer, you're the one that reads the Spicer.
Nice.
Johnny, you don't want to be on the Shizer list.
I definitely don't.
Your friend Chris Stanley has had a checkered past. He's found himself on and off.
I know
the Shizer list. He's now no longer on the Shizer list. Though,
so the first time I heard about it was through him. He's a fucking Dave Pummers. I was like, I know that means shit in German, but like, did he shit on you? Like, what does that mean? And he's just pissed. Like, I don't fucking. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just weird.
Now, but everything's good with High Society. You guys are still enjoying each other's company.
Yeah, man, shit's good. Shit's good.
It's hard to do these podcasts for so long. How long have you guys been doing High Society Radio? It feels like you guys have been on there for years now.
About 17 years, 18 years around there. Not even joking.
I think he's serious.
Not
Dave.
even joking with you, dude.
Almost 20 years, huh?
Damn near, yeah. You've known me since I've started this shit.
Wait, you started High Society Radio in what year?
2006.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been a while, dude. I'm not fucking around. That's not like a number you throw out. Yeah, our podcast is legal. You can get fucked in most states. It's good.
Make sure you're listening to High Society Gas Digital on Thursdays. Johnny.
Yes, sir.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about is this Mike Tyson video, because everyone's talking about Mike Tyson now with the airplane. I want the Johnny opinion. Was Mike in the right or in the wrong? I don't know if Roy, you're familiar with this. You were just on an airplane, but
yep. I saw the whole thing, David.
Robert, do you have that?
Did you hear what the guy said to Mike? They called him a pisshead.
Yeah,
I did not hear that.
Me.
Nah, fuck with you.
Since George talking to Mike Tyson, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Mike Tyson. My dog done got lit, man. He over here rapping with Tyson. Mike Tyson trying to give us some shrooms. You don't know how to act. Tyson looking out, man. That shit crazy as fuck.
He should have never gave you his money.
This is annoying. They're peasants.
JetBlue, net flight. Boy just got beat up by Mike Tyson. Turn that way. Yeah, he got fucked up. Just trying to ask for an autograph, man.
Oh, that's what that was? I hate that shit. Come on, dude.
And he was hitting the chair, and he was Mike. hitting the chair. Mike. And also, I hate to say it because I love the people in the South. If you're a Davey Mack sports fan, but the accent. Oh, can I get an autograph, Mike? Come on, Mike. Mike, give me an autograph. Mike, come on, talk to me, Mike. Mike, I love you, Mike. Mike, I'm a fan, Mike. Like, shut up.
Yeah,
please.
It's a bit much. Like the dude, I think we're in first class, definitely. I know Mike's doing good with the marijuana stuff, him and Ric Flair.
Yeah.
So it's like, leave the motherfucker alone. You know what you're doing. At that point, you're filming because you want that reaction, and you got what you deserve. Maybe he went a little light on you because Mike be hitting them bags fucking hard. He's still a killer.
He did him with 4 or 5 short rights, or what you would almost call a straight right, where
and then that Huckleberry's got to fucking check and pass because he's been arrested a couple times.
Yeah. Guy's a fucking scumbag. Yeah. I am 100% on Mike Tyson's side, and if I was Mike, I'd fucking sue the airline for not being able to keep this fucking insufferable maggot from punching my chair while I'm trying to fucking watch the in-flight movie. I'm 100% on Mike Tyson's.
Well, the guy,
that's why Mike Tyson may have a problem on his hands because he did not. No one knows if he actually asked the flight attendant to come over and tell this guy to back off. He just turned around and started walloping him. So, if that's the case, Mike's in the wrong there.
All right, that's a fair point by Roy Harder. Give yourself 1.5 points.
Whoa.
But Johnny, give yourself 5 points. 5 points, Johnny. And Johnny, right now you are leading Roy Harder 17 to 1.5.
I'll take that.
and Johnny, you weren't aware that this is a game between you and Roy. I've now decided.
Oh my God!
that tonight is not even a podcast episode. This is a competition.
I don't have any instruments, man. I'm pretty much in the lurch on this one.
I've got you beat with body temperature, though. I'm hitting about 101 at this point.
Good God, your eyes are dilating, man.
Robert, you said you had a topic. This show is flying by tonight. We're almost done, believe it or not, Robert. But
yeah, Dave, man, I do have a topic.
Yes, Robert, go for it.
I'm not the biggest fan of baseball, but one thing that really gets me into the sport is how much everybody hates Angel Hernandez.
Oh God,
yeah. I love
Angel Hernandez. It's Angel Hernandez, and there was always that other one who was real.
CB Buckner was pretty bad.
Yeah, he's bad too. All right, sorry, go ahead, Rob. No, but Angel Hernandez, worst off.
People who like baseball can never agree on anything. Should you be allowed to bat flip? Should you be allowed to celebrate? All that shit. Should you enforce the rules? The one thing everybody agrees on, Angel Hernandez sucks. And somebody
it is true.
Finally lost it with him last night. I don't know if you saw this. Let me pull it up real quick. But Schwarber from the Phillies had it.
Kyle Schwarber.
Yes.
Good player, too.
Let's take a look at the video.
Called strike 3. Schwarber was thrown out of the game. And he
wow.
Zero
it's a 1-0 game,
dude. Making it very clear. You've missed him inside, outside, up, and down. Kyle Schwarber
it's
thrown
Joe
out.
Girardi, God bless.
After being punched out by Angel Hernandez. Joe may go too.
It's not his first bad call. He's
no. This guy literally.
Even the pitcher knows. Look at his face.
I know. Even the pitcher knows.
It's like, yeah.
Oops. Got away with that one. But here's the thing. I keep saying this time and time again. Why are all baseball games now featuring in real time that K zone if they're not simply going to have that K zone determining what the ball or strike is?
Exactly.
Take the decision out of the umpire's fucking hands. By the way, are you guys aware? Roy Harder, listen to this because you probably don't know this story. This is real.
Yeah.
They now have a system where rather than putting signs down with the catcher, they have a system where the catcher, like the Yankees catcher, Kyle Higashioka, wears a little electrical device around his knee. He pushes a button and the player has a device in his hat. And then very quietly it says, ball or like fastball, curve, slider, etc. So
did not know that, David. Thank you.
Why don't you put the same fucking speaker in the umpire's helmet or hat? Yeah. You put an umpire in the press box.
Yep.
And the umpire in the press box is looking at the K zone. He sees ball or strike. He taps the mic. He says ball or he says strike. And then the home plate umpire does that. So we still have the illusion that the home plate umpire is making the call. Hello, baseball.
That would definitely work. It sounds like that shit they used in casino. Remember when they caught those dudes cheating? That's what it fucking sounds like. But if it works. Use it.
Use it. Use it.
Dave, I gotta ask
Great
you.
idea, actually, David. Really good idea.
Were you in Philly last night? Because there was a fan who reminded me a lot of Eastside Dave after the game.
Nice.
Let me see what this scumbag looks like.
Angel Hernandez, you stink, and I don't like you.
Oh my God, that's
phenomenal.
worth the wait.
It is.
That's you, Dave. That's definitely you.
And the dude waited because umpires usually
waited.
like one of the last ones to fucking leave. They got to do a review and all that. They take a while, dude.
That guy just waited outside that stadium for 3 goddamn hours to scream at Angel Hernandez for 5.2 seconds, but it was well worth it.
And Hernandez, if you notice in the video, he just rolls like a cocksucker smile at him. Like, yeah, I know.
I know. He's stealing money. He knows he's terrible.
If this was South America, you'd be dead already.
Angel Hernandez, you stink, and I don't like you.
And by the way, that's too nice of a call for a piece of shit like that to drive. He should have a fucking scooter. He just sucks.
He is he's so bad. It's very, very frustrating in all sincerity, as a baseball fan watching a game called by Angel Hernandez, and then they have the fucking strike zone graphic so you can actually count and see.
I think the
how
count
many
from
missed
last. I think the count from last night was he missed 19 calls. Fucking that's insane. And I showed it to my wife, and she's like, she's starting to watch baseball with me and shit. She's like, wow, he's really bad. I'm like, yo, you're not even from this country. And I'm like, yo, bravo. There you go.
Yeah, but you can see that's how easy this is for Major League Baseball. If fucking Rob Manfred would take his head out of his ass, he is quickly becoming the second worst. I mean, no one is a worse commissioner in sports than Roger Goodell. But I gotta tell you, Rob Manfred is
bad, dude.
I know, but in the power rankings of worst commissioners, Rob Manfred is flying up there. All he's got to do is say, we have a strike zone. That's the new umpire for strikes and balls.
Because I know that they had that robo shit in the minor leagues 2 years ago during the pandemic. They were using that robo shit.
It works just fine.
50-50. It's better than Angel fucking Hernandez.
In addition to the most missed calls of the season, he also has the worst missed call of 6.74 inches.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
So he missed a ball 6 inches out of the strike zone.
He missed a dick. He legit missed a dick.
3 of yours,
He
Roy.
missed the strike zone. The ball missed the strike zone by a dick is what you're saying, Johnny?
Yeah, that's what it is. 6 inches right there, champ. It's like, dude, you don't see dick? Like, it's right there.
All right, look. We've had a lot of fun. But all good things must come to an end, Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
But will you commit the way Chris Stanley has committed?
Yeah.
To me now, I will now be calling you a regular contributor to Davey Max Sports.
Yeah, I'm with it. Why are you nodding your head like that? Like I'm bullshitting you. I'm gonna do it, man.
No. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for your response. Can I be doing this now?
Yeah, you got it, man.
Look at this.
I owe you a bathrobe fucking show. I just wear a bathrobe and fucking like, yeah, you got it, Dave. I'm gonna show up 10 minutes before the fucking show ends. I'm like, yeah, Dave, you got it, man. Yeah, you good. You good. Fucking God,
bathrobe. Oh man, listen. High Society Radio. It's been in business. This has just been entered into Wikipedia. A longer running show than the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. High Society Radio.
Oh, Carson was on for like 50 years, right?
High Society Radio, actually 2 more weeks longer than Johnny Carson. And the show, more popular, more star-studded. Let's be honest. Chris from Brooklyn, Bronx, Johnny, Chris Stanley. Gas Digital on Thursdays. Anything you want to bring up with High Society before we get out of here, Johnny?
I'll say we're doing better than Bill Murray right now. Poor guy. Got nothing to dude. I feel bad for him.
I know. He's getting put through the ringer now.
I hate that shit though. Everybody knows how the fuck he is. Why is that a thing now? It's like it's Bill Murray. That's what he does. Nobody said he was a nice guy.
Yeah. I don't.
Melissa McCarthy, dog. She hates motherfuckers.
Roy Harder.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for fighting through the pain, through the sickness. I appreciate that. It's good to have you back.
Always a pleasure. And the minute I heard that Bronx Johnny was going to be on, you knew I was there, David.
Johnny, he's lying to you, Johnny. He didn't say any of this. This is how he won over Chris Stanley's heart. By lying to them and then throwing me under the bus. Robert O, thank you as always.
Thank you, Dave. We just put out a 420 special on Compound Media. How could you forget 420 #2? It features some great names like Derek Gaines. We had Derek Thompson, Stevie Lou, one of our Eastside Dave Show regulars, and a Davey Max Sports Program correspondent as well, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. He is.
Big time.
Well, that's fantastic. All right, so go check that out. And Johnny, man, you're the best. I loved having you here tonight. We got to do this again, and we will be doing this again.
You got it. Yeah, it was a pleasure being on, man. You know, other than the cage talk, which made me uncomfortable, everything else was pretty cool. I was like, oh, all right.
You brought up the cage thing.
I didn't say cage. You could replay. You have replay, right, Angel Hernandez? Don't be missing dicks out here, bro. I didn't fucking bring that up.
Dave, real quick.
Shame on Sirius XM's Gil Brandt for suggesting the cage. What, Robert?
Just because it's topical, before the show, Roy said Elon Musk should buy the NFL too. I don't know if you heard, he just bought Twitter to make sure free speech happens.
Oh.
Roy wants him to buy. Go ahead, Roy.
I said if Elon Musk is buying Twitter to make sure free speech is allowed, shouldn't he buy the NFL so that Riley Cooper can say whatever he wants?
Okay.
Holy shit.
So you want him to buy the NFL?
Why not, David?
Well, I mean, he has limited funds. I know he's extremely rich, but I don't think that he could afford the NFL.
If he buys the NFL, you're just gonna have those Fox robots playing in the games for real. It's gonna be the worst.
That's how we end it. Bronx Johnny, thank you so much. Roy
Captain, thank you, sir.
Oh, Johnny, it was fantastic having you, man. I loved it.
It was good seeing Roy for one last time. I don't know if he's gonna make it the next week. That beard kept getting whiter during the show. I don't know what that was, but
he's decomposing right in front of our eyes.
He's like legit Lou Gehrig with fucking facial hair.
He's like the villain. He's like the villain at the end of Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, who becomes like a fucking old man skeleton in like 10 seconds. Johnny, you're the best. Roy, you're the best. Man. Robert, you're the best. To all the Davey Max Sports fans, keep us subscribing. We're now on iTunes, Stitcher, Amazon Music. We put the visual show on. Yeah, we put the visual show on YouTube, so we're all over the place. So make sure you're subscribing and whatnot. And my name is Eastside Dave, and thanks for listening and watching. Good night, everybody.